Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Me and My Dad podcast. This episode is entitled Me and My Dad Do Skiing. You'll find out more about the whole ski trip malarkey a wee bit later on in this episode. But we left you with a cliffhanger. Welcome to Me and My Dad. Thanks again. Thanks. Those cheers are getting louder for me.
They are indeed, aye.
Louder for me, not you.
You think?
They only cheered because I was waving. They didn't cheer to you. Give us a wave and see if they'll cheer for you then. Fuck yeah. They love me.
Is that the best you've got? Is that the best you've got?
They love me, they hate you. Actually, that's not strictly true because we both tasked ourselves to go out and get as many voice notes as we possibly could from people who are going to be listening.
How many did you get?
Fuck up.
How many did you get?
Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
One. He got one.
It doesn't matter.
One voice note.
It's irrelevant. It's about quality.
Mr. Famous got one voice note.
What do you mean, Mr. Famous? I've never called myself Mr. Famous.
Declan Wilson, radio star. One voice note.
Although it was from Kieran Bartlett. Thank you very much, Kieran Bartlett.
Cheers,
Appreciate
Kieran.
that.
Cheers.
You know, mega stardom.
I know Kieran too. I know his sister. I know the whole family.
Known by association of your famous
His
son.
sister worked with me in La Salle School.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She taught me, actually.
Two of them. Fiona and Aileen.
Right, we left you with a cliffhanger in the last podcast from a voice note from one of your mates talking about it. Well, look, you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm going to play the voice note, right? This is what it was. Here we go.
Can't remember.
Mickey, you often hear of sports people putting their bodies on the line.
Oh, no.
But what about the story on a prosthetic limb to save a goal on the Isle of Man? Do tell, please.
Do tell, please. A prosthetic limb on the Isle of Man. Sports stuff. What?
I many years ago, I took a youth group to the Isle of Man. Jesus Christ. For a week away. And
who goes to the Isle of Man?
Oh, here, that was the place to go then.
Get in the van, kids. We're all going to. Where? Butlins? No, the Isle of Man. There's a hotel in the centre. The
journey over was horrendous. Everybody was sick. But we took them to the Isle of Man and we were taking part in the competition. And there was a penalty awarded. And I thought we had a person with a prosthetic limb.
Which limb?
It was the right leg. Okay.
Right.
So I thought, do you know what? We'll go for the sympathy vote.
Jesus Christ.
And we'll put him in goals.
You didn't.
We did. All right, put him in goals.
Awful bastard.
Thinking that the penalty taker would have a wee bit of pity on the guy with the prosthetic limb. Oh, dear. Oh. It ended in disaster.
What happened?
Well, the ball hit the bar, so the child didn't score, which was great. Well, it was
always good.
But in the dive to save the ball, let's just say there was people going, that man's leg fell off.
No.
No. Yeah. Because it wouldn't have been the sort of end thing there, you know. So
what, a prosthetic leg?
No. Yeah.
Kids, let's follow this TikTok trend.
No, but
take your leg off.
I come back to a time when it was a plastic leg. It was like a mannequin dummy's leg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But how did it fall off? So
now they've ones and springs and everything.
Was it not strapped on like her?
No. You see, it was from the knee down. So it was held on with basically like two buttons. You clip it together, we strap, bang, two buttons, and it flew off, and kids were fainting and everything. Oh, the man's leg fell off.
So we've just come back from skiing.
We have indeed. Brilliant.
Where were we?
We were in Pamparova.
Bulgaria. Pamprovo, if you're from Northern Ireland.
Of the world.
If you're normal. Me and my dad had an absolute blast. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights quickly. Pew, 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 pew. See, the magic of editing. 1 minute you're sitting in the garage recording the podcast. The next minute you are in Pamparvo at the top of the tower. This is Divis Tower, isn't it?
Yep, that's Divis Tower.
The Divis Tower.
Looking out the new lodge.
But look, there's where you get your Wi-Fi signal.
You get RTE when you go up there.
The Bulgy RTE. But what do you see this? This is just stunning. I mean, look at that view.
Incredible.
Oh, Jesus, it's ruined.
All right, that's...
We were just saying, you've been coming here 37 years, 38 years?
38 years, yeah.
I've been coming here 20 years, whatever, and I've never been up this tower, and it's absolutely stunning. You can just see the view across Pamparvo.
Yep.
Pamparovo. And you can see all the people here like ants skiing down there.
Oh, there's me aunt.
So, I suppose now we should cut to us chatting to a few people.
Yeah. People who actually, I suppose, or tell a few stories about, over the years, some of the experiences here in Pomps. Because this is like a pilgrimage to me. It's incredible. You come here every year and you laugh from the moment you get on that plane to the moment you get off it. Well, you die a few times too, you're going to be honest.
No, memories are certainly made here. It's a place that's actually really sentimental to the two of us.
Yep.
Holds a lot of memories. It's a real happy place, isn't it?
Oh, here, this is
You
my
come,
happy place.
like you come here to forget about all the shite you go through back
Yep.
home and all the
Yep.
madness and all the
100%.
craziness in the world. You come here and you're away from it all, so it's...
I would advise, see anybody going through a tough time or this, that and the other, you know, if you can, get yourself out here. The air is amazing. It just wakes you up to life. It's incredible, like it really is. In fact, last Saturday we met a guy who's going to come on the podcast, does an awful lot of work for well-being, mental health
Yep.
and suicide awareness, and we met him last Saturday night. He was going home, we just arrived, we met him in a pub, and he spoke about that, being out here with a guy that it changed his life. It just gave him a completely new outlook.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we advise you, if you're thinking about it, just do it. Because this place is something special. Certainly to us, anyway.
Yeah.
And
But bring a defibrillator.
bring a defibrillator and bring about $100 and left to spend on bells, because Belfast Dave will have you absolutely hounded. Speaking of Belfast Dave, will we cut to our feature with Belfast Dave doing Belfast slang?
Yes, absolutely.
Here's Belfast Dave doing Belfast slang. So, first one, Dave, is keep her lit.
Keep her lit.
It's Baltic.
Baltic.
You're a buck Egypt.
You're Bogichet.
Up the high dough.
Up the high dough.
Going for a dander.
Girlfriend dander.
Fuck away off.
Fucking fire off.
Up a Mona bypass.
Up a morning bypass.
Oh, mummy.
Oh, mommy.
Here bees me.
You miss me.
Your dad sells Avon.
You dial says oh one.
How's you cutting?
Hush cotton.
That's us now.
That's not snide.
Your measure da.
You measure that.
Get her bucked.
Get out of walk.
I'll knock your bollocks in.
I'll lick your bollocks and
Now we're sucking diesel.
now we're sucking diesel.
Do you think I came up the lagging in a bubble?
One more time.
Do you think I came up the lagging in a bubble?
You hacked in on a bumble logo. You buy a big bill, you call David Ish. Yes, my man.
So that was Belfast Dave doing Belfast slang. So we said we'd speak to some of the legends that we've met on the trip, and this is probably the biggest fucking head the ball there is in Northern Ireland. We didn't even have to whittle it down.
This is my boyfriend.
He was just a fucking mentalist. Connor!
There's awful Sandra's accusations going on about that there. You know what I mean? Sensible as they come.
Absolutely wild. Here, what's been the highlight of the week for you, boy?
Highlight of the week.
Sleeping with my dad.
Meeting this cunt, sleeping with your dad, finding him in my cupboard the next day and scaring the absolute crap out of me.
Oh, fuck.
You've never seen anything scary than Mick in your cupboard.
Sorry, 72 and still in the closet.
Yeah, the week's not over. I could turn up for real.
If you jump out at me tonight, you know there'd be a row.
It's so funny. See, by this stage of the week, we're what, Thursday?
Thursday?
Thursday. He made the mistake of having an easy night last night. His liver's going, what the fuck have you been doing?
Yeah, he's got fresh air, give it sleep, water, and it's no good.
No
So we're getting 2 Jägermeister very quickly here. Very quickly.
recovery Jaeger.
I've had a hot chocolate brandy with no alcohol.
How the fuck? What?
Hot chocolate brandy with no brandy.
So a hot chocolate?
Non-alcoholic.
So you had a hot chocolate then?
No, double brandy on it.
Are you looking forward to the second après-ski?
Yes. Now the only thing is the playlist needs that we need to lift that up. You know, we need to
Okay.
get the old school tunes on. We're going back to the 90s. Look, retros to come here.
Oh, here.
Arena?
AMTV.
Is that what you're looking, the
Oh,
arena?
yeah. Oh, one.
Arena music.
I'm too young for that.
Arena and all that.
I'm only 22 and a half.
They wouldn't
You
let
did.
you in.
Was it you that come up to me the other day and asked for Westlife? No, it was your brother-in-law, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say
Oh,
that.
it was a West Link.
What is the traffic on the West Link?
Fucking no worse than the slopes. Fucking say. I'll tell you that much anyway.
It's like that green run.
Tell us this: if we were to do the big ski week again, would you book it? Or would you book again?
I would definitely book again, but I would be hoping that you would bar me. Because because my liver, I don't know what to take it. And my throat. I don't normally sound this hoarse.
Fucking wild. Absolutely wild.
No, definitely.
I seem to have that effect in people.
These-
Is that because you took me to bed? You're now like me, you've got a hoarse voice. Were you slipping a tongue into me?
Was
No,
it
no.
a good ride? Was it?
Oh, he was fantastic, you know. Only you can't ski in a wheelchair, that's what you would need.
Connor, you're some boy.
Oh,
You're
there.
some boy.
Highlight of the week meeting these two. Honestly, if they come next year, I'll be here.
And thank
I'll
you.
want a discount on it.
I haven't come over here.
Fuck me.
What a way to end that section up.
So as you can see from the video, we had an absolute blast. Mighty crack like, wasn't it?
Oh, fantastic. Some great characters.
Some sore bucking heads, I tell you that much.
Oh, many's the sort of head.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Some characters as well were on
Brilliant.
that trip. Some
Brilliant.
amazing people from all walks of life.
But you also have to mention travel solutions.
Oh,
You
100%.
have to.
Goes without
What-
saying.
what-
Look at you, star boy.
What a time they give us. What a time they give
really
us.
did.
It's fantastic.
The big ski week. First ever one with Mickey and Declan.
Yeah. Well,
Here's hoping it happens again.
plug.
Can we just make that a wee bit bigger for the video? We'll cut that bit and make that a wee bit bigger for the video. We can enhance that with Popeye lens or whatever it is.
You fisting?
What?
What are you doing? From here, all I can see is your fist up. What are you doing?
I'm dancing, you dirty
Oh, right,
bastard.
right. Okay. Swan neck.
Fisting.
Sorry.
How did you fist back in your day? That's a question you don't
Back
want to
in my
ask.
day.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's talk about our experiences skiing throughout the years. You got me on the ski bug. You've started me.
Here.
When
So-
I was the tender age of first year in school, whatever age that is.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have known some of the things we were up to when you were a pupil in school. But
here-
believe me,
You think that?
you think so?
I'm a chip of the old block.
Well, I don't know now.
Well, can I
'Cause-
tell you about one of my first experiences back then of skiing?
Go on ahead.
We stayed in the Schnizanka Hotel. I think I said that right. Schnizanka.
Schnashanka,
Schnizanka.
or as it was English title, the Diesel Dump.
The diesel dump, whatever it was back in the day. But we stayed there. There was a hotel across the way called the Perlick.
That's right. Yeah.
And you used to walk through like a big pool room, then go down the stairs. And then what used to be, see when you came down the stairs,
Oh dear.
see,
Oh dear.
see if you just done a wee Yui round on yourself,
Yes,
slightly left.
yes.
What used to be under the stairs?
A nightclub for.
Now hold on, that's putting it politely. What used to be under the stairs?
Well, there was poles in it. So there was.
Not Polish people.
No.
The poles
My
as in
goodness. There was poles in it. And people used to slide down. I think they were practicing to be firemen.
more fire women.
Sorry, fire people as it is now.
I would say, but there was a strip club. Let's just be honest. Let's just call a spade a spade. You know all about spades if you watched episode 1. If you haven't, go back and watch it. Let's call a spade a spade. It was a full blown strip club.
It was
Called
it was.
Applejacks. I remember it well. Bear in mind, I was in my early years in school, so me and all my mates thought it'd be a great idea to venture across when all the teachers were in bed to Applejacks.
No, I know.
Then 5 lev was your admission.
5 left.
See-
It's about 24p now.
We all paid our 5 lev, and they were like, what age are you boys? What age are you? And we were like, mate, I'm 21.
Aye.
I just turned 21 last week. Not your woman. What's she did?
What's she doing? Yes.
Yes. Oh my God. It was like, what's she doing over there? So we all went in, but we got to work. We had a code word, and it was something like slope down or something. And that's if a teacher was coming, everybody fucking run. So
See that nightclub you're talking about?
hold on. I need to finish. Mr. Gat. Shout out to Mr. Gat. What a guy, legend. Came over to escort us all back to the room. So the bar staff and Applejack serving, ones are up dancing and spinning and doing all this mad stuff, like sliding around, and you know how it is. And all these school kids are running mad around the place like something at a Pee-wee's Playhouse. It's like Funhouse. We're all just running around this strip club, and the teacher's going, "Get fucking back, Wilson! I fucking sweat." They're running around trying to get us all together to bring us back.
Yeah.
So that was my first experience in Bulgaria. It was brilliant.
Well, that club that you're talking about, there was an infamous lady who appeared in that club.
Wasn't Sticky Vicky?
Well, it was Sticky Vicky's great granny. It was. This was a way before she appeared, and we went in. A couple of kids went missing one night, and we went in. We heard, when I say kids, there were 16 going on 17. They were lower six, upper six, but they went missing. And we went out on the lookout for them, and of course went into the club, and this lady was playing table tennis, but not with bats, right?
With twats.
Hey, come on. She was playing table tennis. And, like, as a teacher, you're walking about. Oh, come on. You're walking about.
You're in the middle of it going,
no mobile phones then. So you had no light in your hand. You're walking
no
about,
evidence, you mean?
and you could hear kids going, "Where's Mr. Wilson? Where's Mr. Wilson?" And the best about it was,
You slipped the fiver.
as we were trying to get the kids out, there was about 25 adults that were on the trip with us. That were sliding down, hiding out of the way. They're going, "Fuck's sake, Mary, you don't see me. They were at the very back. The kids were all at the front. So we had to get the kids out of it, yeah. We had to raise a complaint with the local authorities.
The ironic thing is, Apple Jacks is now a crash. It actually is.
It went full circle.
It went from, if you made a baby that night, now Apple Jacks will look after you, Ian. It's basically,
that's how crazy the Bulgarian. But yeah, it is a crash, you're right.
So if I ever take Eve skiing, she's never going near that crash.
Absolutely not. I hope they vacuum the floors.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that was mad. But in our previous episode as well, there was another voice note. 2 words were mentioned in that.
What was that?
Well, I don't think we actually played the voice note, but we did mention the 2 words that were in that. Fegs.
Fegs, right?
And Doot.
Oh, dear. Right. I don't really want
Doot's
to
a
go
phenomenal word.
I don't really want to go. Doot was a
Doot.
1970s word for...
Does Doot go back that far?
It goes back a pretty way, I can tell you.
Does Doot date back to the 70s?
Sam it.
What? It's the word we're using. I'm not going to say Doot. Say it with pride. Doot.
I can't say it and not even laugh.
It's like
because
Pingu.
It was a
Doot,
slang. Pingu. Doot, 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 doot. So, it was a slang word for the female part. So it was. And
what did you just say?
it was
That makes it so much more creepier.
I know. What I
A
can't.
slang word for the female anatomy. The vagina.
Right. Lady Garden. Well, not anymore.
It wasn't fucking
Not anymore.
Sir Thomas and Lady Dixon. Lady Garden.
Not anymore. The lawnmowers are out all over the place. Right, listen. Anyway, get away from that. Yes, and the
It
Fegs.
was a slang word for...
Why? Well, people know. You don't want me to say it.
Just say it.
No, I can't. It's icky.
Right.
I can't.
Anyway, we get it. Would you like me to... Would you like...
No, I don't want to hear that note. I don't want to hear that note.
What note?
Do you
Oh, the
wanna
voice
play a
note.
Voice note. Don't.
This is from the woman herself. No, I'm not joking. It's
No.
not actually.
That would be.
I got another one's number. I didn't get hers. I'm only joking. By the way, my wife watches this, so I'm only joking.
Right.
This was the voice note, I think, if I hit the right one. Here we go.
Here, Mickey, will I be allowed to send in the one about that night in the Morgovitz when your mum come out and done the stage show and was smoking the fags through her Doot?
Now, I've heard of Camel cigarettes, but I haven't heard of Camel toe cigarettes. What the...
I think she ordered a ping pong balls. So she did.
So she went and got 20 Marlboro lights.
I know.
It's just...
I have to say, I never seen this. Right? The guy who was talking and
I'm
that
sorry, but if
seen
someone
it
come over
and
and
come
went,
back and told me, "Here, do you want to come round?" I said, "There's nothing in my body wants to watch that." I'm sorry, like there's just nothing in my body wants. Ping pong balls was sort of going like.
Are you sure?
You were ducking out of the way trying to find the kids, but there's no way.
Oh my God! Said nobody ever.
I said, I know.
Said nobody ever.
I don't
has
want to go
said
into
that.
an atmosphere with smoke that's been produced by all the wrong reasons. No, I draw the line. I draw the line and smoke.
He walks in. They're electing a new pope.
They must have used her. Flip's sake. Must have. I don't know. I don't think she's not there anymore. I can guarantee you she's not there
I
anymore.
hope so.
No.
Jesus.
She's probably dead. Wonder what you died of. I don't even want to make that title up.
Imagine the memory card. Imagine.
Oh, dear.
She died.
Don't. Her name was Regal. Embassy Regal. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Move on to a different story.
Lambert and Shuffler. How do you even do that?
We're 20 number sticks anyway. Right, listen.
How do you do that? Like, how do you...
I don't know. How the hell would I know? I'm sick. What's up? I'm telling you, I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to have mental pictures.
By the way, none of this happened on our previous ski trip.
No, this is way back in the days before, as I keep calling it, the PC world took over. Thank God. That's one thing about the PC world that they do away with. People smoking cigarettes from parts that should not be used to smoke a cigarette.
They're Doots.
Right. Anyway. Outside this club that you're talking about, and you'll remember this well, the pupils could buy guns.
I do.
They could buy air guns, and they could buy nunchucks. You remember the nunchucks? No,
Only place in the world you could go watch a woman smoke a fag through her Doot, then go out buy an AK-47, some nunchucks, handcuffs, have a shot at the age of 13, and then go to bed.
The children from Northern Ireland were walking around going, that's an AK-47, that's a Thompson, that's this, that, and the other. And we're going, what? You could actually buy... Now, they were replicas, but you imagine trying to bring them back in through customs. So we did decommission. That's how decommission came about. As teachers, we had to decommission the pupils. Now, every pupil, this is true. You know this story because I think you were on this trip.
Against the wall of the airport with their hands in the air.
Oh, we couldn't go anywhere near the airport. We had to go around every room, and the weaponry that we took out, all the kids want to bring them back for their dads. I don't know why. I don't know why. Disclaimer there, right? But they want to bring them back for their dads, some for their mas, right? But there's one child, definitely not going to name a name here, but again, a big lad like he wasn't it? And the stuff that we decommissioned from him,
What? Like,
was not, they were weapons, but they weren't used to shoot, I can tell you. They were.
no.
Oh, God, and
No.
we had a teacher with us, and it was his first time away, called Mr. Breen.
I'm so sorry for naming you here. This is...
Paul Breen.
Don't
and he,
fucking say his full name. Jesus Christ. I know this story.
Yeah, I know you know the story.
Like, I know this
Everybody
story,
knows
and
this
it's
story.
not all right. He is a teacher, and if he is still teaching, that is... Fuck. Do you know what? In the edit, I'm blanking out his name.
Okay. Blank out
Brank.
his first name, right? You can blank that out. But
Okay.
Mr. Breen, can I say Mr. Breen? No. Right. Okay. The teacher in question was quite naive. He was from Armagh. That's not to say that people from Armagh are naive, but it was his first time away. And earlier in the week, we had taken his brand new Armagh top. And the bell ringers, you know the bell ringers there? You buy bell.
Jesus,
Had
yes.
an Alsatian, and we gave him the Armagh top. And he put it on the Alsatian, and Paul arrived for his first day skiing. Well, second day. And he went, "You're boy, there's an Alsatian with an Armagh top. And I'll never hang over here."
Sorry, where's he from?
I don't know. Armagh.
Is he
I think-
Amish?
Is he only Armagh? That's what I know.
He's on a bike. Fucking smoky dude.
Like Ronan Keating singing, you know. But he was going, "There's the boy, Armagh. That dog's got an Armagh top." He didn't know it was his until, obviously, we told him, it's great. They love Armagh over here. But anyway, on the journey home, the stuff that we confiscated from this boy,
Don't.
we put it in Mr. Breen's hold all, which was the bag you took through customs. And all of us were watching. Even the rep, the girl over there, I can't mention her name, was all in on this.
Then he mentions her middle name as well.
So she had to be on that because you can imagine the customs guy's face when he pulled this out. He, reached into the bag and he pulled this large wobbly, pink, and wobbling. And Mr. Breen goes, "That's not mine." And the pupils are all going, "Sir, sir." And then a whip came out and handcuffs. And we're going, "Oh, sure, you dirty bastard." Well, they weren't, and he was going, swear to God, slap me, slap me.
Oh my God.
And us teachers were standing over to the corner, and the Bulgarian holiday rep who was in on it, and fair play to the customs guy, he played along
Wobbly
and
thing.
sort of moved him against the wall as if he's going to get arrested.
Oh my God.
You were there, you remember that. But you imagine doing you imagine doing that with pupils nowadays. I'm sick.
I think
Sack.
that was the same year, and this just goes to show how mad it was then. Now we wouldn't do.
No, you couldn't. Oh, I know
You
what you're
wouldn't.
going to say.
You just wouldn't. You wouldn't do any of this stuff. But I remember we were asked to collate at the top of the nursery slope to get a picture. Charo's place
Charo
over
in the
there.
buff. Yeah.
Yes, you could sponsor us, guys, if you want as well. Charo and LaBeouf. We were up the top of the nursery slope where Charo and LaBeouf's wee hut is, and you can go in and get wine that is like red diesel.
With no.
Jesus Christ.
We could. The pupils couldn't.
Well, I couldn't, obviously, and the pupils couldn't, but I could now. I have done. But Charo had,
Brandy wine
that looks wrong, a gun. Charo had a gun
for protection.
for protection,
Yes.
but he had it loaded with blanks.
Yes.
So he went, "Hey, Mickey, look at this." And I went, "Fuck,"
That's right.
thinking he shot me there. So he was like, "Hey, blanks. Blank bullets, Mickey. Blank bullets." And I was like, fucking mental. So all the kids lined up outside this hut,
Yeah.
and they're told by,
They got a free Coke and they were eating their sandwiches.
eating our sandwiches, and teachers out, right, everybody file in together. Everybody file in the picture, and we're all standing there, we're all going, cheese. And then all of a sudden, one of the you come out
That's right.
in like a balaclava,
There was
like
two of us.
fully like covered in black,
Yep.
going, mushka dushka bushka. And you threw one of the teachers over the railing
That's right.
into the snow and went, "Alushka buta." The other teacher who got shot had red wine in his hand and went, "Ugh."
It fell backwards.
Fucking red wine's running down the slopes. All the kids go, "Fuck!" Start running about mad. And you go, "Fucking brilliant."
There's a poor brabuska na Bulgarian skik. And that was, we are the Bulgarian People's Front.
So
And we let on to shoot him.
obviously there's none of that carry on in the ski trip that we've just been on. Before we do that, can I ask that you tell one more story of a time from Bulgaria? This is probably one of my favorite stories. This actually wasn't Bulgaria.
No.
This was Sugarloaf, wasn't it?
This was Loon Mountain in New Hampshire. And we had been partying the night before. Into the small hours, let's just say. And in New Hampshire, when you get on the ski lift, you're on it for 25 minutes. You're going up this mountain, and it's Baltic. But the snow, it was about 18 foot deep, the snow, fantastic snow. And we're going up this mountain, and there was myself, 3-man chairlift, myself. In the middle was a guy called Malachi, who will appear in one of our podcasts, and will verify this 100%.
That'll be the 3-hour special.
Yeah. And to the left, to Malachi's left, was a guy called Barney McGill, who you know very well.
Mental.
One of the funniest people on the planet, and a teacher. I'm a retired teacher now, but fantastic guy. And we're going up. And because we've been out the all hours, Malachi in the middle dozed over. He fell asleep and the head fell forward and he was out for the count. And as you do in the moment, not thinking of the consequences, I looked over at Malachi and he looked at me.
No, Barney.
Barney. And he looked at me and I just nodded. And the bar, I lifted the bar up and went, "Well, Malachi, we're here." Thinking Malachi would waken up and go, "Oh, Jesus, you frigger ye, or you bastard ye." Malachi went, right, and went straight off the chair. Straight off the chair. He must have been, I'm going to say between 12 and 18 feet. All you heard was, "Fuck!" Poof. And when I looked back and 2 skis were sticking out of the snow. And we're going, and Barney says to me, who is the most unsympathetic guy in the world, went, oh fuck, he's dead. I'll be all right, he'll be all right. Because I didn't actually know what to do.
There was
because he
initially
jumped.
a 30-second silence. You know, you were going, fuck, I've killed him.
I actually thought, I
No
didn't think he
movement.
was going to jump out.
No, nothing. Like,
But then out of the trees came, in America they have ski police, they do for speeding. Out of the trees came these 2 guys, and we can hear, Jesus, guy, you all right? God bless us, what are you thinking of? You know, and they're digging him out of the snow. They pull a shovel out. Maybe one of them was Neville. They pull a shovel out. American Neville.
if you don't get the Neville reference,
Get your shit, man.
episode 1, listen back everywhere you get your podcast.
So they dug him out. Now, by this stage, we're up the mountain, but I could hear them going, who done that to you? What guy? Right? And Malachi obviously was going to turn on us because that's what you done. You sunk your mates. Everybody sunk everybody. So we got off a top chairlift, went straight into the restaurant, and the boys were all sitting there around. And I says, here, lend your jacket. And we swapped jackets. Alistair McGilligan, you know well, we swapped jackets. And away, me and Barney skied down the mountain, and the police called to the house later that night to look for the guys that had assaulted a fellow on the ski lift. And Alistair was fast asleep in the city, still with the jacket on. We're watching there.
Who had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it. Didn't even know we'd done it.
Nothing to do with it.
We're going to arrest him.
The American PSNI, USA,
Yes, USA,
they come in, lifted Alistair.
they were taking him away, and he was going, what did I do, boy? What did I, Alistair's for real country, like, what did I do? I done nothing.
So you got him arrested.
Well, we had to go out to the police car and explain. We did. We had to explain, listen. But he was being taken away.
Listen, there's even more stories, trust me, even more mad skiing stories. And we'll get into that throughout the next few episodes of the podcast, but we want to home in on the ski trip that we are just back from, which was absolutely class.
Oh, fantastic.
10 out of 10. Banter all around. Amazing people. We actually chatted to a lot of people over there.
Yeah. And you know, the most ironic thing about it, Declan, is, you know, in this country that we live in, that nobody working in Stormont for 2 years, and we can get on a plane with, what was there, 300 people? Close to 300
near
people.
enough.
300 people from all walks of life in Northern Ireland. And I tell you, I'd love to take those people and give them jobs in Stormont, because the fun and the crack we had was fantastic, and nobody cared who you were, where you were from. None of that mattered. It was all a bit of a laugh.
I took a lot of them to Applejacks.
With 20 crash?
With 20 Regal.
Yeah, well, that's your story.
I didn't do it. But no, we spoke to a lot of amazing people. We experienced a lot of amazing things. We had the best of crack. We'll go and take a wee look back at it.
Yeah, let's have a look at some more.
Check this out.
Great time we had.
On a serious note, we really do want to thank Travel Solutions. The team are just amazing. They're class people. If you want to travel, they've got the solution, by the way. And there's a free plug for your Travel Solutions. That's how much we love you. Yeah?
That was very good.
Well, look good.
That was very, very good. Yeah, I like that.
If you just want to travel,
We have the solution.
no, they have the solution.
They have the solution.
We have fuck all.
We have nothing.
We have a good ski trip, but
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did one.
it was great crack. So here's hoping we can make it happen again. And Travel Solutions, if you ever want to sponsor a podcast, really successful, good podcast, even though it's episode 2. Thank you. Yep. That's Julie, Peter, all the ones there. Cheering that on. Yep. Head us up. And we'll look forward to working with you again in the hopefully not so far away future.
Yep, 100%.
Also, on episode 3 next week, we will be joined by our first special guest.
Oh, right. Episode 3.
I am buzzing like a bee's electric toothbrush.
Okay.
I am buzzing like a top drawer in Applejacks.
Do I... Oh, stop mentioning Applejacks. What Give me a hint. Would I know this special guest?
Buzz, your wife's ringing you. Do you want to answer it? No?
Not yet. No, not yet.
Talking about
Talking of Apple Jacks? No, not yet.
She's got a thing. Anyway, I'm absolutely buzzing for our guest next week, the one and only Paddy Raff.
Oh, is Paddy joining us?
Paddy is going to be joining us on the podcast next week. He's bringing his guitar.
Great.
We're going to sing, have a bit of a laugh, and talk to him about us being superstar wedding DJs.
Well, Paddy was a wedding DJ.
He was.
So we can talk about experiences.
He
Sure,
was.
a few experiences.
Share a few experiences of our times doing weddings and discos and stuff like that. Also, just have a bit of banter with him because he's a class character. So he'll be on next week. Before we say cheerio this week, because it was a jam-packed one with skiing and stuff like that there, let's play a little bit of voice note roulette. So on our previous episode, the first episode, we tasked each other to go and get as many voice notes as we possibly can from fans and followers and listeners and watchers and randomers and stuff like that there. We both got loads, to be honest.
You did.
There
You
was,
did,
yeah.
yeah.
There's loads here. There's about...
We'll play yours the next time.
Fuck off.
Podcast will last about a minute.
There's a...
Kieran Bartlett, 1. He got 1.
But it's Kieran Bartlett.
I know, Kieran's a great guy.
What do I mean?
But
So
1, like...
it's about quality, not quantity. Anyway, let's pick a random voice note to play from your 540 fucking 9 of them you have
Now,
here.
make sure you pick...
I'll go with this last one here, which is 4 seconds long. We'll start
No,
small.
I wouldn't go with the last one.
Why?
Because it's a child. It's a child. It's from a wee football team that I take, and they're just saying, Mickey, thanks very much. Hope you have a good podcast.
I can't really go Applejacks to that, can we? Right, so we'll go up the list a wee bit. Here's one here, 10 seconds. I'll give that a spin.
Frightening, that's brilliant.
I was going to mention Barbara's tits, but she's probably going to hear this, so maybe keep that a wee bit quiet if you do play it. I'll give a bollocks.
Oh, dear.
She's only after ringing.
Dear. Oh, dear.
That's my stepma. I can't possibly say anything like that.
Dear. Oh, dear.
Even that's a line crossed for me.
If you go one before that or one after that, you'll probably get the same fella. Sounds as if he's in his van.
Do you think you could have done better, Mick, than Declan at the discos and DJing and on the radio?
That's
If
all
you had
right.
it done it a bit earlier in life, you were made for it, sure.
What do you think? Could you have done any better than me?
What do you mean, could have?
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
Mic drop.
How very dare you? How very fucking dare you?
What?
I've done well. I've done all right. Barbara, fuck off. Jesus. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Yes. Sorry, Michael, are you taking care of you?
I have to get her at Burns. She's going to football. We're in the middle of a podcast
Yes.
here. Now you're in it.
You're featuring on episode 2, by the way.
Oh, sorry, I thought you to be finished.
No, Paddy Raff's not long away.
Oh, right. Well, look,
Even though he's
is
episode 3.
Ronan in the 4?
No, that was yesterday.
No, it's just right. Okay. I go to Burns now then.
I'll be bringing the football gear down to Burns for Katie.
How you doing?
Okay.
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh,
See the way she knew the voice right away? That's a bit unearthing.
oh I know that voice anywhere.
Unreal. Right, we need to wrap this up, Barbara, so kindly back off. What did you...
I'll ring you as soon as it's over,
No
okay?
problem, Declan, love.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I should have asked her that question that came in there. Actually.
No. Jeez, I can't do that.
Fitzy wants to know, Barbara. Bang. Let's go, right? Who we got? One more then before we call it a day. And we'll see what the crack is.
Try and not get a van in the background. That's very...
Mal Turner here. I don't
Oh,
think you should be
Jesus.
calling that show Me and My Dad. It would be more My Dad and Me. But as I am starting my own superstar stuff, as Frank Mitchell calls me, which I am on his show regular, one of 3 characters, either the Casanova of the airwaves, or he calls me Pinocchio,
Pinocchio, yes.
or the most important one, the font of knowledge, spelt with an F. So from all 3 of them characters, including my good self, I want to wish you and your boy the best of luck in your upcoming podcast, and good luck.
There we That's enough, Malachy. Thank you. It goes on for 6 minutes.
But Malachy can go on a bit. Like.
Fucking sure.
That's Malachy who jumped off a ski lift.
Oh, he's alive!
He's alive!
Hooray! Yeah, Malachy! Good man. Fucking last episode, everyone was dead. Jesus Christ, it was like a wake. Absolutely mad. Listen, that's us, folks. Episode 3, we're going to be joined with Paddy Raff. Make sure you tune in for that. We've had a blast once again. Make sure you follow me at Radio Decky. He doesn't even have Instagram because he's old.
Excuse me, I'm on a radio station too.
I'm talking about Instagram.
All right, sorry. Don't even know anything about that.
At least you're on a station. All the best.
Bye.